to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can go catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Penn State's offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grove. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Still on his feet at the 25. Hits the afterburners. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Illinois!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll give it to the back. Looking for room at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battle.
Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Grove. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Split backs here. Fights off a defender. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and make...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick release on the RPO. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Puts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramos. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job on the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out, you see it, keep outside leverage, and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Wideouts, no backs. Just keep slinging it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Hit as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Illinois offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Give to the running back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. The extra point here would tie the game.
On these critical fourth downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them real.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack.
Going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Now on the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Illini.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Makes the grab. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They just keep firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Got it behind the line. It's Grove. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This drive will open from the 15. And to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They punt it away on 4th down. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the air on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Grove. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. There he goes. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Penn State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Running into the open space. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He caught it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fit it in the window for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive fit.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man in the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Ramos. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. There's a reason they call it linebacker U, and class is in session getting that sack.
I mean, big-time playmakers at the linebacker spot all throughout their history that know how to get to quarterbacks and know how to make big-time plays.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That defensive lineman just smelled pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive linemen, they got to play the run, be physical. But, man, when you can get a beat and understand it's going to be a pass and jump off the snap like this, make a big play, and now you put them behind the sticks, and the advantage goes big time to the defense.
Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Final play of the quarter coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the ground with the back. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they're not on the same page there. They'll send out the kicker here. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. if that deep ball was right on the money, you just have to make that catch. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The inside handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. And they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Hauls it in. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
He's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Catch in the middle, it's Mayer. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Sends it back in motion. Running to Green. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Encroachment defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The penalty gets back a few, but it's still 3rd and 8. The give out of the gun. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
From the gun, running back on the move. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. A 1st down for the offense. And they're still firing away even with this lead. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad.